Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Total Nonstop Impact. Yeah, on a Tuesday. On a Tuesday. Oh my goodness, what is going on, folks? First of all, let's clear up the elephant in the room, if you will. No ramblers tonight. My apologies. No ramblers tonight, and it's not because I'm doing this. A lot of the other guys are having, we'll just say, technical difficulties with their computers and such, whatever they're using for, podcasting and everything. So um, they're getting some new equipment, and the plan is to go live this Saturday for predictions, and then I think they're planning on doing a review. I have to work, unfortunately, but they're going to get together on Saturday for a twofer before and after Elimination Chamber for WWE. So they're going to do predictions and then a review. And like I said, I won't be there, but please join them live. It's going to be a good time. But so in light of not having a Ramblers Unleashed show that we typically do on Tuesdays now, because I finally got my schedule the way I wanted it to, I didn't want to go tonight without talking about something TNA NXT related, because I mean, if me and the guys were live, we'd be talking about this too. But seeing as that isn't happening, I switched it over here to Total Nonstop Impact and figured I'd get on here and talk about some of the TNA stuff that happened tonight in NXT. Pretty big night. It went down in Cincinnati. And in the back of my head, I was so confused. I know it doesn't take much. But I was thinking this was going down in Full Sail, and then I had to remind myself that no, this last set of tapings was TNA tapings at Full Sail. This was not. I was like, wow, Full Sail looks huge tonight. No, they were live from someplace in Cincinnati. I didn't catch the venue's name, but decent sized venue. Kind of reminded me of the Hammer. What is it called? Hammerstein Ballroom, whatever it's called. But yeah, it's like a multi-level facility. That's why. So, but yeah, basically it looked like a small arena. It was pretty cool, multi-level, and yeah, and so I'm not gonna review all of NXT tonight, even though I did watch it. It was a very good show. I highly recommend anyone who look. I know there's a lot of different kinds of wrestling fans out there. Some TNA fans are the kind of fans, and this is not a knock on them. I don't know. I was like this for a while, but I know that there's TNA fans out there, and that's all they watch is TNA, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I try to watch other stuff when I can. And tonight, I knew there was some big stuff happening, especially NXT TNA related. So yeah, so that's why we're here. And but yeah, I highly recommend it, man. There's lots of great stuff happening between the two, and you should definitely go check it out when you have time. This is the first time in 6 years? Something. First time in like 6 years or something like that. Maybe it's 5. I forget. They mentioned the date, but it was first time in several years since the Hardys have been in a WWE ring, and of course this was an in-ring debut for Moose as well. A first time for Moose being in ring, performing, and the drawing a blank. Oh, the X-Division Championship was defended for the first time in NXT. So, but yeah, fun stuff tonight. Fun stuff. And the North. The what? Just looking at the chat. What's up, everyone? Dragonstorm. Here's an interesting opinion, and I'm gonna put that out there. Why am I frozen up? Here we go. That was weird. A little glitch in the system. Dragonstorm says, I'd absolutely expect one of the titles to change hands at Roadblock, excuse me. That's in 2 weeks. If I had to guess, I'd say the tag belts. Might be. Big stuff happening for the Hardys right now. And TNA in general. So Gary's slightly confused. There's so much happening. Yeah, Wesley and Ethan Page. That's not the North. No, not quite. That may happen someday, but that's not. No, that's. If anything, it's two former rival. It's one half of two former rivalry tag teams. Did I say that right? One half of two former rivalry tag teams. There we go. Anyways, but yeah, a lot of fun tonight. Let me know if you watched. What was your favorite part? I do want to give an honorable, more than honorable, mention about Jordynne Grace. She's definitely making a splash in NXT. She's turning a lot of heads. And she brought out the likes of Roxanne Perez tonight, and Jordynne Grace's promo tonight was, it's funny. I'm still so used to, I'm still, part of me is still like, oh, she's still with TNA. She's not. She's part of NXT now. And, but I'm still such a fan. I'm absolutely going to be following her career no matter what she does in the WWE. And I imagine a good chunk of you are too. And if you aren't, I hope you do consider it, because, man, it's going to be a wild ride. The future's wide open for that young lady. So yeah. So yeah. Looks like Roxanne Perez and Jordynne Grace are in line for a match. I'm guessing either this coming week or they're going to wrestle at Roadblock. One of the two. I don't know if they made it official for Roadblock yet. In fact, let me look real quick. Vengeance, WrestleMania. I am not seeing a page for Roadblock. There should be. There absolutely should be. Ricky Saints won tonight. That is huge. Let's see. Some great photos. Why am I not seeing anything about Roadblock? It's like one of those shows that's going to get set up last minute. They got to set it up. But nonetheless, I'm not finding it. We'll see when that is, but I'm sure that match is going to happen soon between Roxanne Perez and Jordan Grace. So keep an eye out for that. I know I will. All right, let's talk about some of the matches that happened tonight between NXT and TNA. We had why do they not? There it is. Oh, there's even a private little backstage thing with Moose reflecting on his WWE debut. I, of course, am not going to play that. By the way, how cool was it when Jordan Grace punched out Roxanne Perez? All right. So Moose defended his X-Division Championship tonight against Lexis King. I could not think of the kid's name. This was a great match. I absolutely love this. And they, as much as I almost expected this to be a squash match, I'm glad it wasn't, because it just wouldn't have been smart for them to make Lexis King, I hate using the term job out. It's because that's what most wrestling fans would call, well, he jobbed out the Moose. No, it's not. You guys need to know, you guys need to learn your wrestling terms when it's appropriate to call something, someone jobbing to someone or whatever. Not every loss is jobbing, But anyways, not you guys specifically, just in general, a lot of wrestling fans don't know. But yeah, great match between the two. Seemed pretty evenly stacked the way it went back and forth, because there was some close calls both ways. And this is the first time I've really paid attention to Lexis King since being in NXT. Like, I know he's been there for a while, a couple of years now, at least a year or two now. And kid looks great, and I used to watch him all the time in MLW. Met him when he came to Wisconsin with MLW. I can't believe that was like 6 years ago. Crazy. Here. Let's show this off. Ivan Woods. Did you notice the shirt Matt Hardy was wearing in the ring tonight? Yes. In fact, there were several people in the crowd. Bear, you're so goofy. There were several people in the crowd tonight wearing this Hardy shirt, and it's an exclusive through NXT, well, WWE. It's got a WWE symbol on the back, but it's the classic Hardy's symbol on the front, like the jade symbol. Let me see if I can bring that up real quick in here. Put the shop in another tab. Free shipping on orders over $29. Expires. Blah, 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 blah. It's a great picture. I'm saving that one. All right. There it is. All right. I'm going to share this with you guys. And I know these are going to go like hotcakes. So just give me a second here. I'm going to do a little share screen-a-rooney, as I like to call it. There's no audio. Here we go. We'll blow that up. How's that? Men's black, the Hardy Boys NXT shirt. Special event item. This is a special event item. Orders containing this product will be shipped separately. This item will be shipped no later than Friday, March 28th, 2025. So this is something that they're printing uniquely for what's going on right now between NXT and TNA, because the Hardys are wrestling in an NXT WWE ring, and because of the partnership, and their icons, Now, does that mean that may confuse some TNA fans? Does that mean that Moose is going to get a NXT shirt? No. Because you know what? Joe Hendry didn't get one. Jordan Grace didn't get one. Although I'm sure Jordan Grace will get one soon if she doesn't happen to have one already. I can't wait to see it when she does. Definitely going to get that one. They don't have a lot of NXT shirts. Last time I looked, there was like nothing in the shop. But they keep on advertising them. But anyways. It was a few months ago I looked when I really started watching NXT again. With all the TNA stuff happening. But yeah, so talking about Moose, great match. Retained his NXT title. And then as soon as he won, and I'm not going to lie, I was a little worried. I don't worry much in the world of wrestling, but I was a little worried for Moose tonight. Soon as he won, Obafemi came out and challenged Moose to wrestle at Roadblock. And apparently the NXT title is going to be on the line. Now that's huge. That's huge if you ask me. Really stoked about that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch it live. But I'm definitely going to be watching it. I might have to work that night. We'll see. I'm not sure. But man, those two monsters wrestling together. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So that's set for 2 weeks. The NXT title is on the line. Now, Obafemi said title for title. No, I don't think it means if Obafemi if Obafemi wins, he becomes X-Division Championship. It's only the NXT title on the line, as far as I could tell. I'm pretty sure that's what the details are. But like I said, I couldn't find nothing in the WWE website yet. But well, Dragonstorm says Joe Hendry did get an NXT title shot against Ethan Page. Yes, he got a title shot, but he didn't get a special WWE shirt. That was my point of all that. Salty Snow. Oh, okay. And I misunderstood him. I thought he said title for title. Salty Snowman here. And by the way, thank you and welcome. Said no. Oba said Titan versus Titan. Okay. That makes more sense. Dragonstorm, no, it's both titles. Well, I don't think so. But anyways, can't wait for it. I'm sure the exact details will be coming out very soon. But yeah, great show for Moose tonight. Really, really excited for him to be wrestling in a WWE ring. Does it mean that there might be some WWE interest again someday? I know they've been interested in him before, but they didn't because there was some domestic thing in the past, but it all got dropped from what I heard. Moose never got charged for anything, but it's like once just a hint of that gets on you, it's really hard to shake that in your career, especially with the WWE. But it's been a long time. Maybe enough time has passed, to heal up whatever they've been thinking about with him. So we'll see. But I certainly think he could be WWE bound someday. But all right, next on the agenda, Antonio Baker's in here. Eric Isaac, what's up? Yeah, sound off in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. What else happened tonight? The Hardys defended their titles against No Quarter Catch Crew. That was wild. And you could say, yeah, sure, predictable, but that's not the point here. It was great to see the Hardys in a WWE ring again, first time in many years, 6 or 7 years, I forget. Ivan in the chat says, I hope Moose wins the NXT Championship at Roadblock. Hey, it's weirder things have happened. It's wrestling. You never know. But just the fact that the match is happening, I think, is phenomenal in itself. A lot of times stuff like that ends in some kind of interference. We got this new crew attacking people. Who got attacked tonight? Oh, No Quarter Catch Crew got attacked tonight at the end of the episode, or towards the end of the episode. So could that mean that they go after the Hardys or Moose at Roadblock? could be both. They could just screw up the entire event. I mean, yeah, and that would be upsetting, but that group is here to shake things up. Oh, Mr. Rosario in the chat says Hardy's versus No Quarter Catch Crew was a non-title match. I thought it was a title on the line. Oh, but nonetheless, the where is it? Come on. Oh, yeah. It just says the Hardy Boys claim a win in explosive in-ring return. It shows highlights. But then afterwards, it says Fraxium challenges the Hardy Boys to a TNA Tag Team title match. And that's for Roadblock, I believe. Okay. So thank you. So yeah, no title on the line tonight. Just an exhibition. So absolutely phenomenal match. I know I use that word a lot, and I know you're only supposed to use that word with AJ Styles, but in this case, I think it's proper. Absolutely phenomenal. No Quarter Catch Crew. I think big things are coming for those guys. Myles, Borne, and Heights. Is that Tavion Heights? I believe his name is. The other kid. Great back and forth. Man, the Hardys just look good. They're in such good shape. Oh, thank you, Mayor. Thank you for reminding me. So Santino comes out, and he's announced as, I think he was announced, or not announced, but the bottom third of the screen says Santino Marella, and he came out to his old WWE theme, the one where there was like the big beats, but it's with opera music and guys singing opera, and the big voice. And he came out, and man, I mean, you thought the Hardys got a pop. Man, Cincinnati gave Santino some love tonight, and that was so good to see. Crazy. So that he makes it official because he was talking to Eva or Ava or however he said her name. Oh, he's so good at what he does. He's Santino is salt of the earth. But anyways, he says that Fraxium is going to wrestle the Hard Boys. The Hard Boys at the Road to Block in the 2 weeks. I'm like, it's Hardy Boys. No, it's the Hard Boys. God bless Santino. He's a riot. Andrews Gaming says, how's NXT, bro? Great show tonight. Great show. I'm not reviewing the whole thing, but there was a lot of TNA related stuff on it. And if you can find a replay of it and you didn't watch it, go watch it. Seriously. Get on the, I don't know if the CW app replays it, like maybe the next day or something. I don't know. Oh my goodness, I don't know what my wife is watching, but it's creepy as hell. Anyways, um, but yeah, so I mean that was pretty much it tonight. What I wanted to cover. Um, but yeah, honorable mention, of course, for the main event, Ethan Page tagging with former TNA rival Wes Lee. Um, kind of weird to see, but a lot of fun. They faced off with oh, who the hell was it? Oh, Ricky Saints and Javon Evans. That's it. Ricky Saints. Man, and Ricky Saints, he is, as much as I don't know if if people talk about some of these, kids are they're gonna go up to the main roster after WrestleMania in a couple months. Um, as much as I would think Ricky Starks would go with them, I got a feeling he's going to be a mainstay in NXT for like at least the next year. That's a guess. But some of these guys, well, for example, Jordan Grace is under a regular WWE um, contract. She's not under an NXT contract, even though she's in NXT. So I'm not sure on the details with Ricky Saints, the former Ricky Starks, but anyways, um, so yes, yeah, the Hard Boys. That is that was hilarious. Norris, what's up, man? What does Norris have to say here? It says TNA wrestlers are adding a lot to NXT. It's much more watchable. It's look, even without NXT, there is a ton of talent in NXT. But you just throw TNA wrestlers in there, like any of them, and it just adds a whole new dimension. You got the two universes colliding, and it's just you know is everything that they throw out there gonna be a home run? No, maybe not, but it's still fun to watch because you never know where it's gonna lead to. You know, um, like the stuff with JDC. JDC's part of the system. Maybe that was like the stepping stone that led Moose to NXT. You never know how the pieces fall into place. So, yeah, yeah. I haven't Roxanne roasted Jordan about the TNA Knockouts division. Um, look, and and you're gonna have the fans, and I've said this for years that I've thought that TNA's Knockouts division was the best knockouts or the best women's division in wrestling. I think there was a period a few years ago you absolutely could have said that. I think it's different now. I think TNA's division is still comparable to other companies. A lot of talent, but not the best right now. I'd say NXT's women's locker room is really, really good. You've got all these international stars. Jordan's in there now. You got Julia. You got Stephanie Vaquer, Sol Ruka, Roxanne Perez. Oh, Jada Park. So many super talented young ladies. And to the point now that they got, women like Bailey coming down to, get a piece of that action. So, and that's just part of the WWE system. If there's nothing going on the main roster or whatever show you're on, yeah, send them down to NXT for a while. Look, Chelsea Green just showed up with Piper Niven, and they're gonna have a match. What, next week? Tag match. That'll probably set up something for Roadblock. Roadblock's gonna be huge. A lot of this stuff, I thought they were setting it up for the show that's going to be during Mania weekend. And that's, oh shit, I can't remember. TNA show is Unbreakable. I can't remember what NXT's is. So who knows what they're going to do for Mania weekend between the two shows. It's going to be nuts. But yeah, so great show tonight. A lot of stuff going on. Like I said, if you haven't watched it and you're a TNA fan, I personally think that you're missing out. I really do. You should go check it out. At least get on YouTube and watch some of the clips when they come out. You'll see parts of the matches and whatever, just so you get a taste of what it was like on the show. But the whole show is really good. I can't say nothing wrong with it. Do I follow everyone on the show? No. But it's all good nonetheless. So and there's an opinion on that too. Yeah. TNA did have the best women's division many years ago with the Beautiful People and Awesome Kong. Yeah, that was a great time too. That was 2008, 2000, with the late 2000s. Yeah, good stuff. Stand and Deliver. That's what it is. Thank you. The NXT show for Mania weekend is Stand and Deliver. There you go. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the show tonight. Drop it in the comments. I'm going to get out of here. This was a lot of fun and a nice little audience tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Seeing as, we were doing this for a little bit last year, but I got a feeling, well, like I said, if I didn't do this tonight, it would have been the Ramblers Unleashed show tonight, and we would have been talking about this, because this is big stuff. But seeing as the Ramblers didn't have a normal show tonight, I wanted to do this for TNI. So, but yeah, so make sure you catch the UK show tomorrow for the TNI UK boys. And then I'll be back on Thursday, my normal gig here on TNI, excuse me, and doing a live reaction along with the review. Should have the crew with me that night. Bill couldn't be there last week because he was, Bill showed up at the end. He did. That's right. He did. He missed some of it. He showed up at the end. He was at the tapings for Full Sail. So, Barry Monkey says he was disappointed that Arianna Grace lost. What are you going to do? Still a fun match. And then my Ramblers Unleashed boys will be back Saturday. They're going to do a show Saturday. They're going to do some predictions for Elimination Chamber, and then they're planning on doing a show afterwards. So please join them. Those links will go up later in the week. And this weekend should be a lot of fun, and I'll see you guys back here on Thursday. On your way out, you guys know what to do. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. Why? So that you know when more of our product hits your screen. Good night, folks. We will see you soon.